Um, I haven't. We haven't checked if the checkpoints are the same, but they should be. We starting in the. This looks like it's the old way that we started. This is where the. Oh, I got the boost. This is where that was the OG Gfred, like the very old Gfred. Oh, the race bike is available on this version as well. I should probably set the scene for those who are on random bits and don't know what's going on. I'll try and make it take as long as possible so people have to listen and not skip the run. So last week we wanted to do, well, we've wanted to do it for a while, but last week we wanted to do Catchupfred, as in Gfred with Catchup turned on, but we couldn't because I disabled it on Gfred. Like, I'd actually disabled it. The worst idea of all time. It was the worst idea of all time. I disabled it in the creator, so then you can't enable it in the race once you've done that. But Paul N64 has come to the rescue with an older version of Gfred that he had that didn't have Catchup disabled. So we're hoping that the checkpoints are going to all be in the regular locations, so they should be, but that didn't have Catchup disabled, so he was able to put it on when he hosted it, and we are doing Catchupfred. This is the first ever time for number 97 on the second channel. This is the first ever time that we've done Gfred with Catchup turned on. So let's see what this is going to be like. It's going to be a little bit weird at the start because your location to the quarry checkpoint is a bit funky initially. But then after that it should be pretty normal. The person who's in first should actually be in first and all that kind of stuff. Waifu and XCalibQ, thank you for the bits and the donations. You're both fighting over the top spot, but I can't change it I can't change the top donator mid race. So it's gonna have to stay like that. What a scumbag! We'll just say that XCalibQ should be top. I'll read everything out properly. I'll read everything out properly at the end. Everybody talk trash about the run skippers. I don't know actually if Catchup affects running speed. I'm guessing it doesn't. It doesn't seem like it does. Oh, what a scumbag! Because Catchup slows down the engine of a car, of whoever's in first. So yeah, it has no effect on running speed. You need to change the donator mid-air on the airport jump. Remember the, was it the DreamHack Gfred? That I was able to change the settings and turn VSync off in mid-air? which was something else. On the airport jump I managed to get into the pause menu, go to the settings, change what I needed to do. And was okay with it. I can change the top donator mid-race is exactly what I was counting on. We can try to do it on the airport jump. Oh, I'm not.
Ain't this a motherfucker? Steal the life out of me. I gotta move.
God damn it! Oh my god, it's a 9F.
Typical.
You know what? It's okay. I'm not gonna fight.
Jesus Christ!
Go, 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 go. No, he's going to kick me out. God damn it. You know what? I'm not going to get annoyed. Because Catchup's turned on. So really, anyone who gets a good start. Oh, he got killed. The 9F wrecked him.
Someone!
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Crap!
Give me...
What the?
I'll take the murdering 9F. Everybody's getting a 9F. There's 9Fs everywhere. Since Catchup's turned on, I'm not going to stick to what I said I would do and have and do race face like I did last week, because with Catchup being on, it's not going to be stream record possible anyway. So there's no point. I can't believe how many 9Fs there were at the start though. And it's not my birthday, stop it. Thank you guys for the subscriptions and things. I will read them at the end. The haunted 9F, the murderous 9F. It's already killed a competitor. Maybe it's going to be bad karma to take this 9F that's already committed murder. Well, there's already showing it a little bit. Oh, the door's open. Thank you. This is going to be so interesting with Catchup being on those long straights to and from Chiliad. Really, it's like the Indy 500 where the first part of the race is just going to be, oh Jesus, getting into a position for the second part of the race. Like Chiliad is where it all is won or lost really, in all Gfreds, but Catchupfred more so, because you're not going to gain that much from getting a good start because everyone's going to catch you up anyway. If I don't get to see a catch-up battle at the front, I'll be very disappointed. We'll try. Well, we'll see if we can make it happen. I think that they all look pretty close at the minute. I'm a little bit further behind after getting the cars, but still in 7th, so it hasn't been the worst start. And everybody seems to be in a 9F, so you can definitely notice the effects of catch-up apart from losing positions. You can, as soon as you get into the lead and you get the effects happening, you just hear the engine start to bog down. It's the worst mechanic they could ever have put into the game. I hated it. It was my very first episode of the GTA racing series on old gen. My first ever episode was all in caps for the title. I think it was all in caps anyway. Catch-up. And I just ranting about catch-up. That's kind of set the tone for my entire channel. 9F made a friend. The lead is changing with so many people. Look at that. 3 people have had a different, have been in the lead so far, just on the run to the airport. Someone got bingo already. Wow. That's what it is. It's just biding your time in this one. Being in the lead isn't really a big deal until it's just everybody biding their time until the very end, the end game. We'll see if those first couple of people can actually make the jump, if they're going to be going quick enough. I think I'm going to be alright. Since I'm not in the lead, I'm going to be able to... Oh, I'll take those positions. No, I won't. Oh, that was lucky. I don't think some people have managed to make the jump. One person hasn't. Whether that was because of catch-up, I don't know. Of course, I landed right on the bloody... Alright, so we're still in 5th. Still top 5. That was my bad. I should have stayed to the right. Saw a gap and I went for it. Jesus! Oh my god. Go, 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 go. Right. My airport jumps haven't really been on point lately. Looks like there's a fight going on for 2nd place just ahead of me, but that's not catch-up related. It's only going to be whoever's in the lead getting affected by it. But the person who's in the lead, looks like he's got a bit of a decent gap at the moment. Oh, there we go. We've got a position from someone going too early to the left-hand side. Although, does Catchup, like, affect the people in the top? Because this has been something that, oh, for God's sake. This has been something that I've never actually tested. But some people have said previously that Catchup actually affects, you know, everybody to a certain extent. Like if you're in second, you're going to be quicker than the person in first, but you're going to be slower than the person in third. But I've always known it to be, you know, just the leader, really. I've never really noticed a big difference. Leader's got a big lead at the moment. No, it's definitely scaling to everyone. I passed the Banshee and now the Banshee's reeling me back in. Catch-up does affect at least the top few. I mean, the 9F is just a little bit quicker than the Banshee, that's why I'm holding him, but... There's the leader. So Catchup's allowed us to reel ourselves back in. Oh, there's the train as well. That was good timing. He needs to roll himself over quick. First almost landed in the drink. So yeah, I'm going to be slower as well, but not to the extent that first place is. This requires extensive testing in a new episode of Fact Finding. Fact finding is the correct way that I say it, and it's very different to the other way I say the word. The way that I say the other word. I can't speak English anymore. And definitely, my engine is bogging down, definitely a little bit. Is that a Rapid GT that I can hear? I think it is. 9F's going to be much better up Gfred. Especially since he's got Catchup affecting him, but it's going to affect me just right now. Oh, you just hear the engine! It's not even accelerate. No, I'm done. I'm done. You just heard it immediately as soon as I got into first. The engine just stopped. Oh, I'm done. Right, well, I've done exactly what I needed to do. I've used Catchup to get me into position for the Chiliad section. This is where it's won or lost. Checkpoint is in the old location that it used to be, so that might catch a few people out if they can't hit it. I did a little refresh of all the checkpoints in Gfred when I standardized them quite a while ago now, but I standardized them for all the platforms, so they were exactly the same when people started going for world records and stuff. And this is kind of like the old setup of how the checkpoints kind of used to be before I did that standardization. Alright, let's just take it easy down, Chiliad. This can go, and has gone, very badly for me in so many ways, so many times. So let's just take it easy. Ripped frames. Good old Xbox. Alright, now I'm the one in the lead, so I'm the one who's going to be ridiculously slow. Oh my god, the difference. I think that's why it's a lot easier to. Why could people not just stick to the right? I don't understand. I know I didn't do it at the airport, so who am I to talk? But you've got to be kidding me! You absolutely deserve to fly there. Couldn't just wait. My God. I wish he'd fallen off the bridge. He actually managed to save it. That could have been so much worse for me. Absolute mad lad. Yeah, I think first place has to be affected. I mean, first place is obviously affected the most, but proportionally first place is affected a lot more than anyone else. Like, there's a bigger difference between the slowdown from first to second than there is from second to third, for example, because look at how slow I'm going. My engine is just bogged down so much. I'm so slow. This is the slowest I've ever done this section. I feel like I did well. I did well. I never wait on that bridge to assert dominance. I feel like I did well on Chiliad. I gained quite a decent amount because I did Chiliad pretty well. And now I'm being punished for it. I don't like Catchupfred. I liked it in the first half of the race and now I don't like it. I'm just being caught up all the time. Now my biggest problem is the last jump. You're not kidding. How am I going to do that? Am I going to have enough speed to get enough air time to deploy the parachute? Oh, this is actually a big worry. That uphill section just kind of brought it to my attention. I hope not. I'm sure everybody is hoping not right now. Alright. I don't want to go for the OG line though, because it's so slow. It's so much slower. Well, it's not actually, because you can go through Zancudo now. Oh man, I need to make this decision like in the next 20 seconds. What do I do? Do I go through Zancudo and swim? Do I take the risk? Screw it, we're taking the risk. Who would I be if I didn't take the risk? Everyone in the chat wants me to take the risk, of course. Yeah, we must have done this parachute jump in slower cars. Surely. Surely. This is okay. This has to be okay. Oh my god, I'm actually nervous. This is the first time I've been nervous for the parachute jump for a long time. My heart, I can feel it beating a little bit quicker. Normally, this is the parachute jump has become sort of standard. You're not like, at least me, I'm not worried about it. When things go wrong, it's unexpected. Now, I don't know if things might go wrong. I'm half expecting it. That's what makes it so nerve-wracking. I've got to get the right line as well. Come on. We're fine. We're absolutely fine. We're fine. Yes. Yeah, that was fine. You can do it in much slower things than that. It was a worry. It was a worry initially. Thanks for the GGs in the chat. Is this going to be 2 wins in a row? 3 out of 4. 3 out of the last 4. And the previous one was... It's the one that I didn't win. I came second. The first ever Catchupfred. Chiliad is what won it for me. You know when I was saying at the very start how you're gonna using Catchup get you into the position so that everybody's about on the same level, and then Chiliad is where it's won or lost. I had a much bigger gap after Chiliad, and that's what won it for me. Yes! Even with Catchup after Chiliad, I gotta win. Yes! It's been a particularly good run. I've not had a run like this in Gfred, I think, ever. So I'm very much okay with that. He's had a very bad time. Oh, look at this. Thanks to the Murderer 9F. The Murderer 9F, that's what it is. You're too good in Gfred lately. I guess I don't know, I don't feel like I've gotten good. Maybe I've just stopped doing silly mistakes.
Will you do it?
Got a parachute fight to the end. Is he gonna be... He's a bit too low, isn't he? The guy at the front. Maybe it's just the positioning of the camera. Yeah, I think it is. He's fine. He's made it. Who is this and what have they done to Broughy? Thank you for the GGs. We've had some good Gfreds lately. At least from my side. At least from a performance perspective. That doesn't... That's very... You guys know that doesn't happen very often. Just saw a car randomly upside down. It's all that time relaxed. What? Wait, what? What is happening here?
Oh, what a scumbag!
This is an interesting glitch. An interesting bug. What? What is this? What happened? Because it looked like the hood of the car. He got hit by the hood of the car, but he's still flying. What? What? He's still there. Is he literally stuck there because he got hit by the hood? Not a bug, an undocumented feature. This catch-up really starting to mess with the laws of physics. Oh my god, I've never seen anything like this before. I wonder, is he seeing this as well? Is he stuck like this on his screen? Wait, what? No, I think he just finished. That might not have been on his screen. I tried to change camera views. Yeah, he just finished. That was only on our screen. It must have got confused with the hood of the car, and it's just stuck him there. Wow. That was something else. Astro885 with 100 bits. Your stream breaker's done your Gfred form the world of good. GG. It has. The stream break, it's ever since I came... No, the first win was the Gfred before the stream break. And ever since then, I've come back. And had a first, a second, and a first. It's all building up to catastrophe. I know it. for the next Gfred. Or one of them. No, I know what it's doing. Gfred karma is building up to have catastrophe because I've had such good karma recently. On Gfred 100, it'll be like, nah, you've had too much good karma, sorry. And it'll be horrendous. That's probably what'll happen.